They say money makes the world go round. Those people have never played Bannerlord, because what you really need is influence. And just like an evil dictator, you can use influence to take over the world. What's up guys, Marty here with another quick Bannerlord video, and today, if you haven't guessed, we're talking about influence. What is influence in Bannerlord? How do you get influence? How do you farm influence fast? And finally, what do you spend that sweet earned influence on? Good for you, I'm a small channel, so I won't be dragging this video out over 10 minutes for ad revenue. Maybe one day, we can dream. So let's get straight into this. First off, what is influence? When you join a kingdom, you get the final tab of the menu unlocked. So to join a kingdom, you just talk to anyone in a castle, tell them you want to join their kingdom, and they'll tell you to speak to the leader. To make it faster, slap N, find the kingdom you want to talk to, click on the leader of that kingdom, that's who you need to talk to. If you click on the town above him, like in the corner, it'll tell you what city's in. Head over to that city, and there he is. You can pledge yourself to the kingdom and sell your soul. You can't join a kingdom if you're at war with someone that they're not at war with. So it's best to settle any of those, make peace with any of your enemies first. Now you're in a kingdom, you have the kingdom tab and the influence currency. And now you'll earn it for all the good things you do in the kingdom, and you can spend it to influence the other members of the kingdom, really. So welcome to the seedy world of politics, where it's not what you know, it's who you know. And it's time to make some under the table deals and influence your way through the game. So how do you get influence in Bannerlord? Literally every good thing you do for the kingdom earns you influence in some way. So if you help them in fights, join in their wars and fight with them, you'll build your influence. It's literally a currency. If you see them being attacked, help them. If you see their caravans or their castles being sieged, go help them. Fill their barracks with troops, prisoners. Basically, just be a good boy and it'll go up. If you've got a perk in the charm tree called champion, you gain influence for winning tournaments. There's also another perk, I think in Steward, I can't remember what that one's called. And if you build your own city, or if you take over a city or you have your own city, there's certain policies, you can build a forum, things like that can increase your influence passively as well. But we don't want to work hard. We don't want to do things the long way. Let's get on to how to farm influence fast. Why play the game difficult when there's a super fast way to do it, and it's probably the most fun, and you earn a ton of money along the way. So if you've got an army of like 80 plus, like clan level 2 or 3, you can easily fight the enemy factions. If you can't, focus on looters. What you want to do, get into a fight with someone a little bit smaller than you, but still a big size, with a big army of like 50 plus. Fight them, win, and take everyone prisoner. And then take all the items as well, because it's easy money and you're going to be doing it a lot, so just rack up the money as well. Go back to the nearest city or castle of the kingdom you own, so someone else's castle in that kingdom, another clan. Donate all your prisoners to their dungeon, even the enemy leaders if you've taken an enemy leader captive, and your influence will skyrocket. You'll get like easily 10 per army you take over. Just keep doing this, just rinse and repeat. If you play the game, you're building up your clan rank, so you're already probably doing a lot of fights and selling your prisoners in the tavern. So instead, instead of selling them for money, sell them to the to your own kingdom for influence. So once you've stacked up your influence and you're ready for that big play, what do you spend your influence on? So if you head into the kingdom tabs, you're going to see quite a few headings here. When you go into the policies, you can see all the different policies that the kingdom has set. If you want to overthrow a policy, you have to spend influence. So it's like 100 influence, and then it'll go against a policy and cancel it. And then if you want to take on a policy, so maybe you want to turn the kingdom into a warfaring kingdom, you can propose lots of policies and then shape the kingdom in your way. Maybe you want to make it a more nicer kingdom, and you want to make things that help your cities grow. You can change all the policies there. You spend your influence to get people on your side and move the policies in the direction you want. Same with diplomacy. You can go to war or go to peace using your influence. The big one here is using your armies. So you can go to the army management tab and you can literally pick other parties and spend influence. So you can see here I've got about 46 influence saved up. I tried to get these two and it shows not enough influence. So you take one off. And then you find people that you have enough influence to buy, and then you recruit them into your army. And then you can see there, look, I've got an army size 340 when my original army was like only size 150. And then here you can see they all just move around as if they were in your normal army. So now I've got an army of 340. I could just walk up to a castle now and take it over. just as if it was a normal army that you'd grow into 150, and you're not punished by having, you are over your army limit. It's as easy as that. You just throw a bit of influence at it and you get a bigger army. And that's how you can start dominating, playing the big siege battles and all the fun stuff in the game, really. But there is one last thing that you might want to save your influence for, which is kind of crazy. I'm going to show you that now. So you're going around slapping cities around with your big armies, but your kingdom is also building other armies outside of yours and fighting other castle cities, and they're winning. So when another army in your kingdom wins, it will go to a vote of who gets that city or who gets that castle. If you fought in the war, I think you do get more influence towards it, but you can just use your influence to vote. So I was not in this fight here, but there was a city that was taken and I voted it should go to me. I used all my influence that I had, and then boom. The other lords don't like you so much, but there it is. You vote with your influence and the city goes to you. And just like that, I had a city that was pretty prosperous with 3 fiefs with it. And you can see it here on the map. It was Mysia. Just like that. It had no involvement in the fight, but I have a city. And then if you wanted to, you can then branch off, leave the kingdom, and you've got a city of your own. Or you can just keep doing this and grow your own holding until you pretty much take over half the map. And that's it, guys. I've covered the main points. What is influence, how to get it easily, and the best things to spend it on. This wasn't a detailed video going through every single policy because I wanted to keep it broad and to the point. And if you like these type of videos, dropping a like on it helps me out a ton. If you enjoy the Bannerlord's content in general, subscribing to the channel would be awesome. I make a mix of different videos on different games, but I'm currently working on a video of how to create your own kingdom in Bannerlord, which goes through like the main quest, get into clan level 4, taking out your first castle, the best ways to do that. So yeah, if you want to subscribe, videos like that will be delivered as soon as they're ready. Other than that, have a good day. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll catch you in the next one.